Coming up this week on AM at CM, we take a look at some of your local talent. We check out the pain of homework. Following up last week's bad student excuses, we take a look into some of the better ones. We show you the proper way to eat school lunches. We check out the success of Cheyenne Mountain's football and volleyball teams. We conduct a social experiment.
Good morning, Cheyenne. I'm Max Hampton, and I hate to tell you, but Cougar Torque is currently out at an ostrich riding convention. Yeah, it's true. So we're going to replace him with a screenshot because he's beautiful. Yeah. Anyway, did you know that they're canceling the killer whale shows at San Diego? Because keeping them captive is messed up. It's sad. Anyway, we all know from personal experience that you guys are all silly kids, and you know last big show that we got excuses from teachers of why kids did not turn in their homework. Well, now we got some excuses from the students.
Last week, we explored the worst excuses that teachers have ever heard. This week, we're going to look at the best excuses that students have ever had to come up with. Some faces and voices have been altered in order to protect the innocent.
Your homework. I forgot my book at school.
I was in another dimension.
I didn't do it.
Man, there are just so many excuses to not doing my work. I don't know if I can pinpoint just one.
League of Legends. That's mine.
Yeah, maybe too much Xbox, Netflix and chill. I don't know.
Went swimming with my homework, kept it in my pocket. That's an excuse I use.
Probably that my dog died.
What is the best excuse you ever used for why you didn't turn your homework in?
My parents were getting a divorce, which was true. I could have still done the assignments.
This guy we got here that we recorded, he's really good at gymnastics. He does flips that I cannot do and tricks that I will not do. So check it out.
Brendan Auger, I'm 15 and I'm a sophomore. I've been doing gymnastics since I was 7, so probably about 8 years, 8, 9 years. You could do singly with the coach, do privates, and that always helped a lot. I did gymnastics at the Olympic Training Center. My favorite thing, pommel horse or parallel bars. Pretty exciting. I go 5 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday for 3.5 hours.
December 18th. If you don't know, now you do know because it's Star Wars. Yeah, that's all I need to say. That's all I need to say. It's Star Wars, and you need to go see it.
A lot of people in AM at CM are excited about the new Star Wars. Let's see what you guys think.
Hey, so what do you think about that new Star Wars movie?
I'm excited for it to come out.
Yeah? What do you think about that new director, though?
I think the director will do a good job making it current day and exciting and lots of new effects.
Do you think it'll be better or worse?
I'm not going to say better or worse, I'm going to say different.
What do you think about the new Star Wars?
I'm super excited for the new Star Wars. Granted, I won't see it the opening week because I don't want it to be so good and then I have to wait another year and a half to see the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about Steven Spielberg directing it?
Actually, I love the fact that Steven Spielberg's directing it because he's made some great movies. He's probably one of the best film directors that could possibly be on Star Wars. So I would say it's a good choice.
Hey,
Michael,
what do you think about that new Star Wars movie?
I'm excited about it. I remember standing in line for the first one years ago.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about that director though?
Steven Spielberg, he can be really good or not so good, but I think he'll do fine on this one.
Hey, Mr. J.
How's it going, Michael?
What do you think about that Star Wars movie that's coming out?
I'm pretty excited about that new Star Wars movie that's coming out.
Yeah, what do you think about that director though?
I'm excited. Who is the director of this one?
Steven Spielberg.
Steven Spielberg, instead of Lucas?
Yep.
Yeah, it should be good. They're both good directors, so I think it'll be good stuff, definitely.
Alrighty, thank you. That really hurt. Just so you know, the real director of Star Wars is J.J. Abrams. You guys are completely 100% wrong. I was messing with you. Yeah.
We all have way too much homework, like a lot of homework. And if you don't, well then you're lucky. But Jacob Mussey has a little video on that.
Homework, the bane of our existence, the origin of our downfall, the genocide to our sanity. We interviewed some of the brave souls who risk their life to this device every day. Watch with discretion.
Hi, Emily.
Hi.
How many hours of homework do you have every night?
I have too many hours of homework. I have probably 4.
Ooh, that's a lot of hours. Okay, Caden, how many hours of homework do you have every night?
Every night I probably have 4 to 5 hours of homework.
4 to 5 hours?
Like 2 hours.
2 hours, okay. How many hours do you think an average American has every day?
Maybe like 3.
3 hours, okay.
Homework?
Homework.
Average American probably 2.5 to 3.
On average? 2 hours.
2 hours, okay. And which country do you think has the most homework every night?
Either us or China.
Us or China, on average?
China.
China, okay. And which country do you think has the most homework every night?
United States.
United States? Alright.
So, turns out, it's not actually us, or China apparently, it's the Russian Federation, which means that they're doing 3 hours of homework every night on average. It's kind of crazy. As for America, Americans typically only do an average of 1 hour and 30 minutes to 2 hours a night, which is a lot less than us. Turns out, kids in this school actually do above 3 hours typically each night. That's probably because we're a pretty good school.
Last week, we got a little glimpse of how our school food tastes from Chino Davis. And this week, it's going to be a little bit different. A little bit.
Recent data shows that while an estimated 30.6 million U.S. students eat school lunches, only 6% of school lunch programs meet the nutritional requirements established by the U.S. Department of Agriculture. The USDA also reports that less than 1/3 of schools stay below the recommended standard for fat content in their meals. The surplus beef and poultry that the USDA offers as a free commodity item at our school system are held to a lower standard than fast food chains like McDonald's. It's almost as if students are getting the most top quality food society can provide. Next time you're thinking of eating school food, think of the proper way of getting this nutritious nutrients.
Everyone knows that we're getting a new school, obviously, because there's construction outside that's really loud and restricts us from a lot of things. But anyway, we all know that. We're getting a new school, so we got a little video about the new school.
We went around the new school interviewing a few students and staff to get their opinions on what they expect to see in the new school to come.
Better parking.
I hope to see better parking. Parking sucks.
That's what I'm frustrated about. Anybody who has seen me do parking lot duty knows that I wish for a more efficient way to park and direct traffic. That's all I want.
Better parking lot too. Hopefully a senior
Well,
parking lot.
that is our parking lot, dude. That's the new one.
That's a new one.
Just some new facilities and better school.
Basically, hoping to see larger classrooms, better classrooms, and hopefully better electives. I think the teacher was saying we're going to have culinary classes depending on if they get kitchens put in some of the lower levels now. So with the fine arts and some of the language classes, that'd be awesome for the cooking projects we could do.
I expect it to be a lot more convenient for people, similar because most of the construction will be over, but it's going to be a different kind of situation for people because we've had this old campus for so long, but it'll be interesting to see what it's like.
So I think a couple things with the new school next year. Obviously, you guys see the construction going on right now. The majority of the new classrooms will be in this new wing that they're building that essentially goes from the library around front that connects to the gym area. So the majority of the classrooms are going to be in that, which will be complete and ready for students next fall. I think with the exception of social studies and English, some of those classrooms might be in temporary modular classrooms out in the student parking lot right now, and that'll just be for the first semester next year. And then hopefully, if everything goes as planned, by January of next school year, so January of 17, everything will be complete and all classrooms will be in the new building.
Here's Mills and Alex with the sports.
Our sports recap for the week. On Saturday, our girls varsity volleyball team beat Durango and Weld Central 3-0. Way to go, girls. Sadly, on Friday, our varsity football team lost to Pueblo West 28-7. On Wednesday, our varsity soccer team hosted however you say it, our varsity soccer team hosted De Evelyn, where after many chances from Will Tibbett, Luke White, Sean Derby, and Kai Case, it was finally Sam Alvarez who put it in the back of the net with a skilled header with only 5 minutes left on the clock. That game ended 1-0. This takes us to play Ponderosa in the quarterfinals, where we won 3-1 with goals from Sam Killiman and Luke White. We play in the semifinals next against Evergreen. That's all we have for you today, Cheyenne. Woo!
Everybody, the snow is here. Also what is here is ski season, and we got all the dates for all the locations and stuff for you, because I'm going snowboarding. I know you're going snowboarding, because we live in Colorado, and that's what we do, because we're awesome. What would you do for a dollar bill? Because I don't know what I'd do for a dollar bill, you know? But certainly one thing I will never do with a dollar bill is put it on the end of a fishing pole, because I lost my money. Hey guys, I'm Max Hampton, and we got a little new show kind of going, me and Coover and Gavin. It's social experiments, and we're just going to play around with the school and see what we can.
We started out with Coover trying to learn how to cast a fishing rod, which should not be that hard, but he managed to actually break the rod.
So right here I was, fishing for trout. People thought that I was fishing for them, but no, not really. See, this guy was nice, he just stepped over my line. Whereas this guy right here, I don't know what his problem was, but he just decided to step on it and whoop, there goes my dollar. There it goes. Yep.
Don't take it right. You want it. You want it.
Our chum Alex Haney decided to try to give the dollar to a teacher. Alex is running out of there as fast as he can, and right here, the line broke. Alex is telling us to run, so we scattered. Now, as you can see, Alex steps on our line and pulls the dollar with him. Thanks, bud. Right here, two people see the dollar and are trying to take it, but Alex, luckily, doesn't let them.
Blake, leave it. Leave it, Blake. Yeah, good job. Leave it. Keep walking.
It seems like a beautiful, normal passing period. Nothing happening. Oh my gosh, Sonic! Whoa! He just took my last dollar.
Congratulations, sir! You have just given me my $1 million!
Great. What do I win?
Nothing!
Alright guys, that's all we got for you this week. Tune in for next week when we have another social experiment. Thanks.
Catch me every time.
You like speeching and you like debating? You should join the Speech and Debate Club, because speeching and debating is fun, right?
Over the weekend, there was a speech and debate tournament, and this is how we did. Claire Flynn Anderson placed 4th in U.S. Extemp. Hank Sparks placed 1st in Foreign Extemp. Molly Gassman placed 6th in Original Oratory. Lizzie Dube placed 1st in Novice Lincoln Douglas Debate. Bryce Rare and C.J. DeBias placed 6th in Public Forum Debate.
Congrats to Bethany Colity, Mika Dixon, Caitlin McLennan, and Elizabeth Wayne for signing into the NCAA. Winter Sports begins today, and good luck to all you athletes. I hope you have a fun year of sports and athleticism. Well, that's it for you and me, Cheyenne. I love you and me. So you have a good day, all right? Stay happy. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, contact O'Brien at cmsd12.org.